Here's how we're going to line them up for the fifth and final night from Five Flags Speedway, Florida Speedweeks, fun in Florida, February in Florida. Starting on the pole from Lansing, Michigan, driving the Dowker Titanium Roadster, sponsored by Wholesale Diamond Exchange and the Michigan Hill Gang, it's Carl Bonsai Becker. Becker on the pole. Outside of road number 1, new track record holder from Liverpool, New York, driving the Southern Hills Storm football team, number 3. Watch for the red car on the front row. It's going to be exciting to watch this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Brad Keyser. Keyser, also sponsored by Justice League, starts second. Inside of row number 2, he struggled here this Speed Weeks, looking to redeem himself. He won before at this racetrack, in fact, last year. Ladies and gentlemen, he drives the Walkers, Cleaners, and Tuxedo Rental, number 38, sponsored by Disturbed Motorsports. It's Kyle the Cobra Clark. Clark starts third. Right next door to him from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, driving the Exide Battery Singular Cellular, number 55, for CPR Motorsports, it's Steady Steve Callahan. About the first time this week that he's been out of the 5th starting position. He moves up 1 spot tonight. Maybe he can capitalize on it. Inside of row number 3, driving the RW Woodworking number 25, it's Bob Gangwer. Next to him from Pulaski, New York, in the first to finish race servers, number 35, battling for his first Speedweeks Championship. Has a shot at it tonight, 15 points out right now. It's Rocket Rob Warren. Warren in the 35. And on the inside of row number 4, driving the PR Motorsports, icings on top, number 41, it's Keith. Put one on you, pal. Rounding out the field here tonight, your winner at Dodge Raceway Stadium 2 nights ago from Stoneham, Massachusetts, in the Star Speedway sponsored Allegresso chassis machine. It's Nelson Hot Rodriguez. Rodriguez rounds out the field here tonight. The field going to be rolled away from the front stretch. Mighty Supermodified's getting ready to go. And the field rolling at Five Flags Speedway for night number 5, the 5th and final night of SUPRS 2019 Florida Speedweeks. Good luck to everybody out there tonight. It's going to be a grand one. Watch your front row, Becker and Keyser. Keyser in the red car, Becker in the blue and silver car. Then it's the silver 38 of Kyle Clark, and right next to him in 4th starting position, the 55 of Callahan. Gangwer, Warren, Powell, Rodriguez, here they come off the floor. Green flag flies, and right away the outside row goes flying by as Becker gets a slow start. Brad Keyser out to the lead. Oh, Callahan gets loose on the front stretch. Dave's it. He's going to go for the back. And Kyle Clark looking to the inside of Warren for second. Got some evil handling race cars out there tonight. Oh, Nelson Rodriguez goes around in turn 2. Rodriguez around in turn 2 on lap 2. A long, lazy spin. Everybody misses him, but Rodriguez is going to the tail early in this race. Now, your current Speed Weeks points leader, Keith Powell, has been able to move from the back up into 4th position. Right now, Rob Warren needs one more spot, and he could win the Speed Weeks title. He needs to finish about 3 spots in front of Powell. So this is interesting. If he does that, they would tie. but because Warren has a win, 2 wins in fact, that's one of the tiebreakers. That's the first tiebreaker. So Powell gets a break early in the race. Easer's going to have a SUPRS champion breathing down his neck. The rookie had a good run going last night at the end of the race. But then got into trouble with a loose race car. And ended up having a pretty big crash, as a matter of fact. Boy, the tire mark's going right up to the wall where Rodriguez spun. It looks like he was able to keep it off the fence, although he did make a pit stop. SUPRS not normally making pit stops, but Rodriguez taking advantage. Easer picks the pace up quickly. Here we go. Green flag flies. We're racing again at Five Flags. And Warren looking for the lead. Rob Warren grabs the lead from Keyser. And right now, as they run, that would make him the Florida Speedweeks champion. Clark, your defending winner of this race, sitting in 3rd right now. Single file. He's letting things get sorted out, burning some fuel off, trying not to abuse the tires. This track is a little abrasive on the tires here. Clark poking around at the back end of the number 3 of Keyser. Warren starting to pull away just a little bit now. Nelson Rodriguez to the outside of Bob Gangwer. That's Steve Callahan. Callahan recovered from his mistake early in the race. Clark has dropped back now. Field getting strung out. It's only Keyser now up front. Clark has definitely dropped back. Powell having problems as well, getting further to the front. You got to get one more position. He's starting to pull up closer to Clark. Keyser definitely not letting Warren get away from him too far. Keith Powell looks to the inside out of turn number 2. Down the back stretch, he tucks it back in. That orange and yellow number 41 trying to get around the silver 38. Down the front stretch, he looks to the inside. Now he has to play it cool. He doesn't want to get into an incident and go to the tail. Your eyes on the battle for 3rd right now on the racetrack. Really the only battle going on as Warren comfortably in the lead. If Warren could win this here tonight, he only the 3rd or 4th driver in SUPRS history that's won more than 2 Speedweeks events during the same week. As the leaders file by the lap car of Carl Becker. Becker and the Dowker Titanium Roadster The elder statesman of Supers out there just hanging on, having a good time. Rob Warren's starting to pull away now. "30 laps to go." As Powell starts to put the pressure again on Clark. Here comes Powell to the low side out of turn 2 again. Looks like he's been really working the bottom a little bit better than Clark, but Clark able to get off the corners a little bit better than Powell. Powell's good coming in, but can't quite get the bite coming off. And, oh, a little bump there through the bump. Powell gets a little loose that time off of turn 2. Clark pushing bad that time through turn 2. Gangler moves up to do the dance with Clark and Powell. Powell looking to the outside now on Kyle Clark as Warren continues to pull away. Stretch that lead. $20 to go. Callahan, Rodriguez, Becker behind the battle for third. Powell looks to the inside again of Clark. 10 to go, this time by the stripe for your leader, Rob Warren. Going to get real interesting here with this battle for third. They're coming up on the lap car, Carl Becker. Becker does a great job laying over for your leaders. Three to go, this time by. White flag's out for Rob Warren. Keith Powell's running out of time. Powell looks to the inside of Clark. Meanwhile, here comes Rob Warren through turn 3, turn 4. Rob Warren gonna win here at Five Flags. Keith Powell's got 2 corners left. He's going for it. And Kyle Clark holds him off. Brad Keyser second. And Powell crashes at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to tabulate points, but we believe that Rob Warren may have won the Speedweeks Championship based on wins. We are going to take a quick look at points and see how it looks. Stand by, folks. Stand by. We're going to come right back with your Victory Lane celebrations and your Speedweeks champion.